Hi guys, this is a starter guide for Jarvan IV. He's a very unique champion and he really helps your team. Let's first start it off with the runes. These are your jungle runes and I would only advise you to play this champion in the jungle. Your Q lunges his spear to the enemies. It has quite a range and you shred the armor on impact and you can really do poke damage with this ability. Your W will give you a little bit of shield and the enemies within the marked area around Jarvan will be slowed for a short while. As you can see, when Jarvan presses his E, his attack speed will be faster and this also applies to your ally. If you press your ultimate, Jarvan jumps to an enemy and deals damage, and it also creates a barrier around the enemy, and if you press your ultimate for a second time, this barrier will disappear. A few auto attacks are empowered on enemies. As you can see, the circle around the enemy, if it's fully loaded, then his next auto attack will be empowered. There are two combos I will show you on Jarvan. I would advise you to memorize these combos. This is your most important combo. You can deploy your flag and press your Q in that direction, and if the Q is in range of the flag, you will dash to the flag. This is very important because you can use this to get near enemies or away from enemies. You can also do this over walls. You use your EQ combo on the enemy. If you slide through the enemy, you'll knock them up. When they come back down to the ground again, you can press your W to get the shield and to slow them. This combo is the exact same combo as the previous combo. You just have to press your ultimates to do extra damage, and this combo can be used in team fights. Just try to hit as many enemies as possible with your ultimate. In the following clips, I'm going to show you gameplay of Jarvan, and I'm going to tell you how you should react to different situations. So with my E and Q, I'm very mobile. I can easily go over the walls. So I can steal this red buff, for example, and if I see somebody's coming that I can't beat, I can either go over the wall on the bottom or the dragon pit. So this really allows me to steal the enemy farm. My ultimate is almost up again, so I can see where I could gank. I see the enemy mid lane and enemy jungler on the mid lane, so I'm going to help the mid laner. I really use my E and Q here to get as quickly as possible to the enemies to help the mid laner, and I'm using my ult so both of the enemies are in the ultimate, so I could do damage on both of them, and because of that extra damage, the Yasuo gets a double kill. Here I'm helping the mid laner to do more damage on the mid tower, and as you can see, I press my E to give me and the mid laner more attack speed. You just have to really be sure that you don't suddenly need to E to get out of the situation, and this really just shows you how the E can also be utilized for you and your teammates. With Jarvan, it's quite easy to run after champions. As you can see here, I'm using my EQ to catch up with the echo to get the kill. So your EQ can not only be used to run away, but also to catch up with enemy champions. You could also use this EQ combo on jungle farms. This is very effective because you do damage to many enemies, not just one single enemy. In this clip, I asked my mid laner to help me to kill the enemy jungler. He tried to focus the mid laner. I quickly pressed my EQ to immobilize him so the mid laner wouldn't die, and at the end we got the kill. This game the Z was quite feeding, and you can see I almost died. I used my W just to get the extra shield on my EQ to dash away. This really shows I can use the EQ to get other situations quite easily and to make sure that the enemy just doesn't get that extra kill. With Jarvan you could quite easily steal, for example, the Jake. In this clip I'm showing you how I stole the Baron buff. So you can see I'm using my EQ again to get it over the wall to steal the Baron buff. I sadly die afterwards, but 4 of my teammates still stay alive, so the trade is worth it. As I said before, chasing enemy champions is quite easy. As you can see, I caught Zed. With my ult I caught Yumi to get the ace, so we could easily push through to get the win. And that was basically it about playing Jarvan IV. So thank you guys for watching this starter video for Jarvan 4. Hopefully this guide helped you. Please like and subscribe and comment which champion we should do next for a starter guide. So good luck on the next time you play Jarvan. Hopefully you get those wins. And until the next time, bye guys.